What's going on, Bee Risers? Hope you're doing fabulous. We are talking about 5 alkaline foods today to heal your body. And when I talk a lot about alkaline. And that's because our blood is on the alkaline side of chemistry. So we are more alkaline than acidic. But there are so many acidic foods out there, and that's creating a lot of dis-ease, including what's in the air and what's in the water. And I talk a lot about that as well. So it's important to get fresh oxygen from the trees, to go out in nature. And it's also important to eat alkaline foods. Now, there's a lot of information out there about the alkaline diet, and some information only looks at the blood and not the lymphatic system. And what we have to look at is our lymphatic system, and keeping our lymphatic system clean, which is a large part of the human body. There is 75% lymph fluid in the body. So if you ever pop a zit, you'll notice that some white stuff comes out. And that's really a part of the lymphatic system. Even ovarian cysts, same sort of thing, but inside the body. It's just, these pockets full of mucus. And in order for us to help the blood out, to keep the blood clean, we should really be eating more alkaline foods. Every body of water has a pH, and us humans are 70% water. We are electrical beings, and the more electrical foods we eat, the better health we will have, the less dis-ease. So I'm gonna give 5 foods to alkalize the body, to keep the blood clean, as well as the lymphatic system. And I'm gonna keep talking about the lymphatic system because that's what a lot of the medical establishment is missing. They're really focused on the blood. The blood is important, but keeping our lymphatic system clean is even more important, because that's where a lot of the acidic waste can get stored. And when it backs up, that's when we can get into a lot of health problems. So it's important to keep a nice fluid flowing lymphatic system. And if your lymphatic system is clean and flowing, you're going to have amazing health. And that's what I want for each of you bees out there, to have amazing health and happiness. That is your greatest wealth. So 5 foods. And there's a lot of foods, but I'm just gonna talk about 5 today. The first one being celery. You guys have heard a lot about celery juice. Celery juice is so popular lately, and that's because it's really healing people. It's taking out mucus. Celery is alkaline, so it is naturally high in sodium, which is really good at balancing out our fluids, really helping the adrenal glands as well. So celery juice, I love eating celery, chopping up celery, making lots of juices, smoothies. Very, very alkalizing for the body, and really good at keeping our bodily fluids in balance. The next food is cucumber. Organic if you can. Organic for all of these foods if you can. Just do the best you can. Try not to stress out, because stress can be very acidic on the body. So cucumber, high water content. All of these foods are high in water content and fiber. So really good for flushing out the intestinal tract, keeping the colon clean, keeping the blood clean. Cucumber also high in potassium, so very alkalizing for the body, very hydrating, so very good for the skin. Skin is the largest eliminative organ, so we want to help get toxins out of our skin, keep the skin glowing with cucumber. So I also love to throw cucumber in my juices with the celery, and it's just so good for you. The next food, third one, is parsley. So parsley, you know, a lot of these foods are superfoods. Parsley in particular, high in calcium. So really good for strengthening bones, tissue. If you have any prolapsing going on, you really want to focus on high calcium rich foods. So that's going to be your parsley. So putting some parsley in your smoothies, in your juices, it's going to be very, very beneficial for you for strengthening tissues and glands, and super detoxifying as well. A lot of the herbs in particular are really good at detoxing heavy metals out of the body, such as cilantro. But we'll get into that in another video. That's just a bonus. So next superfood we have are bananas. Okay, so bananas, high in potassium, very alkalizing for the body. Bananas are a superfood because they have a lot of B vitamins and they are high energy. So for those that are wanting to work out, eating a few bananas before your workout, very energetic for your cells. Lots of cellular energy because it's high in carbohydrates. And that's what our cells need. Our cells need carbon for energy. And bananas are alkalizing, so they're going to help the blood out. Also very good for the brain, right? So a lot of these foods are detoxifying, but also gives us power. Powers the brain, powers the mind, and gives us energy, which is what we want. So I love to do banana berry smoothies. Super alkalizing and good brain fuel. The next food, last but certainly not least, is kale. Now kale is a superfood. It's been around for centuries. I love to juice kale. I love to put kale in my smoothies. Now kale is alkaline, high in magnesium. So for those, there's so many people that have anxiety and depression. Well, this is really good for calming the nervous system. And that's what you want to get in. You want to get in these whole foods throughout the day. And kale is just packed with so many minerals, which is very alkalizing for the body, but also very good at keeping the lymphatic system clean. So a lot of these foods give us minerals, lots of nutrition, and it alkalizes the body. So if we eat these foods every day, if we can get a variety of these foods in, we are going to be rising. We're gonna keep that lymphatic system pumping. We're gonna mineralize the body, keep our bodily fluids in balance, strengthen our cells, and give energy to our cells, right? So many people have low energy. They need stimulants, lots of caffeine to keep them going throughout the day. Well, a lot of these foods are gonna give us energy. They're also going to give us health and alkalize the body. Keep that blood alkaline. The blood always has to maintain the same level pH, and it's going to pull minerals such as calcium, potassium, magnesium if it's not in balance. So the blood is always going to have to be in balance, and if it's not, it's going to pull, you know, calcium being the biggest mineral, one of the biggest minerals of the body, to keep in balance. So it's important to help the blood out and help our lymphatic system by eating these whole foods from Mother Nature. So hope this video helps you out. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. I love all you bees out there. And stay tuned for more videos. As always, be your beautiful selves. Be getting in some fruits and veggies today, some alkaline foods, and some nature. And when you do that, we will all be